All right, so I'm sitting here with Emma, and today we're here to discuss the Partners Guide Young Zambian Business Journalist of the Year Award competition. Is that competition or it's an award, Emma? What is it?
Well, it's a competition for an award, if you can put it that way. It's a great new initiative that was the brainchild of Mr. Ray Wilburn and Mr. Jonathan Case of the Partners Guide magazine. So if there's anybody out there who's looking to be a business journalist, this is the way to go. Definitely a great start to a career. And if you get your hands on the Partners Guide magazine, it's definitely a great reference for you. So yeah, definitely get involved.
All right, so I didn't get to say hi to you. How are you doing this morning?
I'm pretty good. You know me, I don't really stop bouncing off the walls.
I know you, of course I do. And so far, would like to start off with you just letting us know what one is to expect concerning this award. What is it all about?
Right, okay, so this award is a really great opportunity, as I said before, and basically the word journalist in the title is probably a little bit misleading because in fact you don't need to be a journalist, you don't need to have been trained as a journalist or anything like that. All you need to be eligible to participate, you have to be born on or before after the 1st of January 1985, and you need to submit an essay with between 1,200 and 1,600 words on a business topic or business or economic topic of your choice, which you think is important to the development of Zambia. Then you need to have a grade 12 certificate. You need to submit your CV, your NRC, or some sort of identification, as well as 250 words about why you think it's important for the media to write on business topics.
Okay.
So that's basically how you enter.
All right, so maybe for those that feel they haven't quite understood what we're talking about right now, where can they get more info about this from?
Great. So the information is all on www.pgzambia.com. So that's the site to go to if you need more information, but also in the Zambia Daily Mail, there's regular adverts there. So please just have a look, and there'll be a whole bunch of talk shows and TV interviews that'll be going on throughout the next couple of weeks, so just keep your eyes and ears peeled.
All right, so what is your role as Cutting Edge in all this?
Right, so I work for a company called Cutting Edge PR, and the PR stands for Public Relations. So we are pretty much brand specialists, we are communications specialists, and the reason that this competition, that we got involved with this competition in the first place, was because we work with the media across the board, and as I said before, we are brand specialists, meaning that we look after our client brands on a regular basis. So for us, being able to trust the media and having really authentic and intuitive journalists to hand our client brands over is extremely important. So for us, this is not just an investment in our own business, but it's also an investment in the younger generation, because we just think that looking after the generation after us is extremely important.
Okay, so basically, if you have just joined us and you have no idea what we're talking about, well, you're in the safe hands of Tende and Emma, and we're talking about the Partners Guide Young Zambian Business Journalist of the Year Award, which is going to be on soon. And if you take part in this, you are actually going to stand a chance to win some great prizes. So Emma, what does one who participates in this, what do they win at the end of all this?
Right, well, the first thing that happens is the top 10 finalists will be receiving a week's worth of training from the Partners Guide team, as well as from some very special guests from the UK, from the media in the UK, as well as Andrew Malenga, who was the CNN Journalist of the Year in 2012.
Awesome.
So that's great. And then on top of that, the final winner, will be announced at the launch of the Partners Guide website, which we mentioned earlier. And they will be going over to Sweden, courtesy of the Embassy of Sweden here in Zambia. You'll be going over to Sweden for 4 days, all expenses paid, and it's a great opportunity. You'll be visiting various media houses over there, and it'll just be an extremely important and great opportunity.
All right, let's take a little breather. We'll be back on the other side of this. Don't you go nowhere. It's Emma and Tende on Q, Africa's Modern Radio. This is definitely home of the best. It is Africa's Modern Radio. Welcome back, and you're with Emma and Tende. Emma is from Cutting Edge PR, and we're here to talk about the Partners Guide Young Zambia Business Journalist of the Year. And basically, Emma, why is journalism so important? Like, what's the whole importance around the whole journalism aspect of things?
Okay, well, I'll take a more specific example. So, and it's also actually one of the reasons why the Partners Guide Award and the competition came about. If you think about it, countries like South Africa and other countries in Africa have entire magazines dedicated to business. Like South Africa, for example, has the Financial Times. And if we think about it, in Zambia, is that really something that we have? That's not to say that the business journalists that are around and are here they're excellent and they're doing such a good job and they've really maintained the standard. But at the end of the day, it needs to happen more. And if you're an investor on the outside and you're looking into a country, your media is your first port of call, and it definitely is supposed to be reflective of the situation here. And I think that's why journalism is so important. And I think a lot of people feel that it's a career that's going nowhere. There's not a lot of money in it. But let's be serious. If you're a business journalist and you get invited to a great conference, you can meet business people from all over the world and really influential people, policymakers, people that can actually make a difference. And if that's your opinion that changes the way that a policymaker thinks, go for it. What are you waiting for?
That's absolutely awesome. So, Emma, is there anything else you'd like to highlight before we wrap up? We've got at least 3 minutes to go. So, is there anything you'd like to highlight?
Sure. I just wanted to, because I think I forgot to mention in the beginning that you need to submit your various articles, your NRC, your 2 essays, as well as your grade 12 certificate and your CV to info@partnersguidezambia.com or journalism@pgzambia.com. So those are the that's where you send your entries. And then also the deadline is the 21st of July. So everybody needs to get on it because I think you've only got a few days left.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. And just get involved.
What would you advise, or why would you urge somebody to actually enter this competition?
Right, well, let's be serious. I mean, you don't get a lot of opportunities like this in a lifetime, and I just think that if a lot of young people all over the world like to make excuses and like they like to say, I didn't have the opportunity, I didn't have support, my parents didn't, whatever, but you know what, at the end of the day, this is an opportunity. It's staring you in the face, and I see no reason why every young Zambian can't pick up a pen and get involved.
All right, you heard it first from Emma right here on Africa's Modern Radio. Emma Harvey, right?
That's the one, yeah.
Emma Harvey from Cutting Edge PR, and basically we're highlighting why and how you can be eligible to enter for the Partners Guide Young Zambian Business Journalist of the Year award. Now, this is also a competition that's currently going to start running when?
It's already running. It's open. The lines are open, so just go for it.
Yeah. Right.
But you only have until the 21st. It's 17 hours, so get cracking.
Okay, so as we wrap up, Emma, are we done?
I think we're done. Yeah,
all right.
Happy.
You're happy. All right.
I'm always happy. Have you met me?
If Emma's happy, that makes me happy right here on Africa's Modern Radio. And I'm sure you are definitely happy because you've definitely gotten all the info that you need to know concerning this. The website, once again?
www.pgzambia.com.
All right. So Africa's Modern Radio, we will be back again on the other side of this. 9:27 is the time right here on QFM.